Foods and crops of Kerala. Kerala, God's own country. Kerala. When we hear something about Kerala, so many beautiful sights cross our mind. Famed as God's own country, Kerala is indeed an ideal vacation spot and has also been called as one of the paradises of the world. Kerala is well known for its scenic locations. In spite of Kerala's beautiful sights, Kerala is also known for its spices and delicious foods that came from crops of Kerala. So let's see some major crops of Kerala. Majority of the population in Kerala are dependent directly or indirectly on agriculture for their livelihood. The main crops grown in the state are rice, coconut, pepper, cashew, tea and coffee as well as ginger. So let's see some food crops of Kerala. So the first food crop of Kerala that we are going to discuss today is rice. Rice is the most important food crop grown in Kerala. The amount of water, the quality of the soil, the amount of daylight and the gentle winds that are characteristic of this region of Kerala all combine to produce perfect conditions for rice to thrive. Let's see the next one. That is coconut, a food crop of Kerala. Coconut production in Kerala is very usual due to the very good conditions of climate of Kerala. Coconut is produced in Kerala in a large amount. A state situated on the southwestern coast of India plays an important role in the economy and culture of the region. Kerala is actually named after the coconut tree, with Kera meaning coconut tree and Alam meaning land. So means land of coconut trees. Let's see the third one, that is cashew nuts. Hopefully you are very eager to eat cashew nuts. Cashews are one of the few fruit crops normally grown from seed. Fruit is a 1-inch nut shaped like a small boxing glove called as the cashew apple. Fruit matures in 60 to 90 days. Let's see the next spice crop of Kerala, that is black pepper. Black pepper is a spice crop of Kerala. Kerala and Karnataka account for a major portion of production of black pepper in the whole country. Black pepper is a plant of humid tropics requiring warm climate and high rainfall and humidity. Let's see the next food crop of Kerala, that is ginger. Again is a spice crop of Kerala. Hopefully you all can find ginger in your kitchens. Ginger is used in different forms such as raw ginger, dry ginger, ginger powder, sliced ginger. It has usage in foods, beverages, preservatives, medicines and perfumery industries. Really, ginger is very good for our health. This fruit is usual in all kitchens and is really a tasty fruit. Hopefully you are known with this, you are familiar with this fruit, and this is a banana, a fruit crop of Kerala. Banana prefers tropical humid lowlands, soils with good fertility and supply of moisture best suited. Let's see the other food crops of Kerala. This is a tea, that is a beverage crop of Kerala. The tea cultivation in Kerala state is mainly confined to Idukki, Wayanad, Kollam, Thiruvananthapuram, Thrissur, Malappuram and Palakkad districts. Let's see the next one, that is coffee, another beverage crop of Kerala. Hopefully you like drinking coffee. Kerala is the largest producer of coffee, staple food of Kerala. Kerala is a state full of spices and traditional dishes. Introduction. Kerala as an example, is merely among one of the most seen traveler locations throughout the globe. Though the significant reason behind its bulk tourism could be its flabbergasting areas, fascinating falls, rich plants, as well as an amazing environment. In spite of all these beautiful sights, Kerala is not only famous for these beautiful sights but also for its delicious and yummy traditional dishes. Kerala food is all about generally hot and spicy. The food is traditionally eaten by hands and served in banana leaves. Well, generally there is use of coconut milk, curry leaves and mustard seeds in their day-to-day cooking. Apart from this, the food is not only tasty but also very healthy. People eat food with their hands and eat on banana leaves. Now let's see some spices in Kerala cuisine. As with almost all Indian food, spices play an important part in Kerala food. The main spices used are cinnamon, cardamom, ginger, green and red peppers, cloves, garlic, cumin seeds, coriander, turmeric and so on. Now let's see some food specialities of Kerala. Yellow banana chips, fried in coconut oil and lightly salted, are famous and eaten in this region. Yummy! I'm really very eager to eat them. Rice appams, a pancake, also called as villa, is common to all Keralatis and is eaten with meat stew by Syrians and with avail by Nambodris and Nayyars. Now let's see some Kerala cuisine breakfast dishes. Breakfast dishes of Kerala. The first one is Puttu Kadal. Really, it's a very tasty breakfast dish. That is, Puttu is one of the healthiest breakfasts of Kerala as it is steamed rice cake with coconut garnish. These days, steel Puttu vessels are used in most households. Now let's see the second one, that is Idiyappam with egg roast. Idiyappam or string hopper is one of the traditional breakfasts of Kerala, wherein rice flour is pressed into noodle form in an idli maker, then steamed for 10 minutes. It goes best with egg roast. If you have sweet tooth, pair it with sweet thickened coconut milk. It is one of the best recipes in Kerala cuisine. Now let's see the other one, that is egg roast. Egg roast is a dish which is consumed with puttu or sometimes with chapati. It is made in masala gravy. Let's see the fourth one, that is dosa. Hopefully you all are familiar with this name as it is famous all over India. A dosa is a rice pancake originating from South India made from a fermented batter predominantly consisting of lentils and rice. Dosa is the angelized name of a variety of South Indian names for the dish. For example, dosai in Tamil, dosa in Kannada and dosa in Malayalam. Dosa is commonly known as dosha in Kerala. It is out of rice and urad dal, black lentil. Now let's see some Kerala cuisine lunch and dinner dishes. The first lunch dish of Kerala is sadhya. Kerala is known for its traditional banquet or sadhya, a vegetarian meal served with boiled rice and a host of side dishes. This is sadhya or sadhya. Now let's see the second one, that is tapioca. A baked tapioca dish is a staple food for millions of people. It provides carbohydrate food value. It is also used as a thickening agent in manufacturing food. This is baked tapioca dish. Now let's see some dessert and sweet dishes of Kerala. Kerala is a land of coconut, spices, banana and other crops like rice, and the dishes made out of them are really so yummy. Pallada payasam. This is pallada payasam. Really looks very yummy. One of the common Kerala sweets, pallada payasam, is a staple for the house in the state, made with boiling the crunchy vermicelli and rice in the milk to the soft stage and flavored with cardamom, sugar and butter. Wow, it's a very beautiful and a very tasty dish. That is banana halwa. Sweet, yes. Hopefully you all can find banana in your kitchens. So this halwa is made up of banana. That is banana halwa. A sweet that melts in your mouth is nothing less than heaven. It is just like heaven on the earth. Banana halwa is one such dessert. Grosser texture, dark brown shade and tenderness makes this dessert one of the most relished sweets in Kerala. That is made with the staple ingredient banana. This is banana halwa. Hopefully you all are going to try it today. Kerala, food of Kerala. Hello everyone, today we all are going to make a very delicious dish of South India, Kerala, that is appam and stew. The ingredients are pigeon pea, veggies, sambar masala, other mixes, mustard seeds, boiled potatoes, uncooked rice and urad dal with curry leaves. Making stew. Let's start making stew. Put pigeon pea and water into the bowl. Add veggies into it. Put all this batter into the pressure cooker. Glow the stove. Now wait for 4 to 5 whistles. Open the pressure cooker and stir it so that no lumps will be there. Put pan on the stove. Put 2 to 3 spoons of oil into it. Sprinkle some mustard seeds. Add dry chilies into it as per your taste. Add onion and tomato paste into it. Add some spices as per your taste. Now mix it well. Now our stew is ready and we are starting making with appam. We are going to make appam with the urad dal and rice. Mix it well and add water to it. Now blend our paste. Now put our paste into the griddle. Spread it all sides. Put boiled potatoes paste on it. Now wrap the appam. And our delicious dish is ready and is ready to be eaten. So, how you like this video? Hopefully you all are going to enjoy it at your home.